My name is Brian Cullinan, and I'm a security engineer for Earthlink. So with CA-PAM, it's mainly the vaulting of credentials that we're looking for. And then after that, it's probably the bastion functionality, where we're going to force all our administrators through that to get to the servers. And that will also do session recording of both RDP and the SSH sessions through it. It definitely helps with security. It also helps with how we audit which credentials are being used. When somebody actually logs in to CA-PAM, they have to go in through second factor authentication, and then once they're logged in, whatever credentials they check out, we get to see that, and our auditors get to see that, and it helps out in that way. It's a very stable solution, but we also built it to be highly available and redundant as well. So we built it out where we have 4 appliances in one single cluster across 2 data centers. It's pretty scalable from what we could see. I mean, we have four appliances in a single cluster across 2 data centers, and we could actually even grow that if we wanted to. I haven't had to call in any cases yet, but we've been working out with the CA services teams to help us implement the solution. And they've been really, really good. When we set up CA-PAM, it's a OVA, it's an appliance, a virtual appliance that we just need to throw in VMware, spin it up, and there it is. Then it was just from there, just connecting in other things like our storage, our time server, and whatever else. Very, very simple to set up. A better discovery interface of accounts. CA, it does do discovery of accounts for Windows servers, and you could do Unix servers as well, but it's kind of clunky of how it does it. Over time, security has been becoming more prevalent, mainly because of the number of attacks out there. And we found that by looking at our whole portfolio of solutions that we have already had in place, there were definitely some small gaps and areas that we needed to fill, and PAM was one of the solutions that we found to help us with vaulting of credentials, rapidly changing credentials. Beforehand, for administrators to change certain credentials, they would have to go in and there would be change control processes that they have to go through. The vaulting automates a lot of that for us. For us, we mainly wanted a solution that worked in the scenarios that we were looking for. We've demoed numerous products, and after even just watching the demos, we weeded some out. Then we actually brought a few in-house that we liked, and we did proof of concepts. And we found out that some products just didn't work the way we wanted them to in our environment. The reason we chose CA-PAM is it worked in the scenarios that we wanted it to, and it just worked without problems. I would say probably a 7 or an 8. As I said, the interface is not the easiest to navigate, and it doesn't really have the discovery piece or fully baked discovery, but overall the solution works, and there's just multiple ways of doing things. You don't have to use the whole GUI interface to get your stuff in. There's ways of importing your credentials and whatnot through Excel spreadsheets and whatnot, and it's really easy how the import-export mechanism works. I would definitely tell them to do an in-house proof of concept of the solution to make sure that solution works for their environment.